Russian is very good. I'm not Russian, but it sounded
It sounds
good.
all right. Well, we had the Russian consultant on set who couldn't speak English very well.
Yeah.
It was a difficult,
George said you did a good job with it.
Oh, that's nice.
And if George said you did a good job,
then that probably is a solid thumbs up.
Yeah.
Stupid hair, and I didn't understand because you kept leaving crumbs all over the floor, and you always asked the wrong questions, and you were just such a douchebag, and you didn't even like her, and it would just make me scream into my pillow at night.
Amy Thompson's a girl, though.
Steve.
Yeah. Holy holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit.
I like to make funny faces. Sorry, is this what you wanted?
3, 1 Maca, 2 Maca, 3 Macarena, 4 Maca, 5 Maca, 6 Macarena, 7 Maca, 8 Maca, 9 Macarena, hey Macarena!
At this point, I feel like Nancy would be watching like 60 Minutes or news.
At this point, I don't think Billy's watching a whole lot, but if he was, I would say that Miami Vice might be the jackpot.
I think that Robin only watches very serious cinema, so I think that there's no TV in her life. Only very intelligent movie making.
Some Eastern European,
Some Eastern
Danish.
French films, a little Godard, a little
I love it.
We are Scooby-Doo. Which ones are we?
We talked about this,
I
right?
think, Priya was
Daphne.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
Velma.
You were Velma, almost.
I was Velma.
I thought it was you were Freddy, you were Shaggy, I was Velma, and Priya was Daphne.
I thought he was Shaggy and I was Scooby.
But then who's Freddy? He's got to be Freddy.
Does he have to be Freddy?
Because he's making a plan.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're
Let's
right.
split up and
You're
look
right.
for clues.
Okay, cool.
Have seen some posts and some things, and I couldn't. My dream in terms of what impact that would have is that show, anyone can go on TV and find a show that's about them. But when you have a really mainstream show that's in everybody's living room, it's in people's living rooms in the middle of America, in other countries, in the coasts, it's everywhere. And so, and the wonderful thing about telling stories is sometimes we can have empathy for people on screen that we wouldn't normally have empathy for in life. And so if I can hope for anything is that maybe some people fell in love with Robin and that helped them fall in love with girls who love girls and boys who love boys. And him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. Oh, Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Is that mall? Is that really?
It's a chain store.
Krispy.
They have one in Penn Station. That's sort of a mall.
Penn Station is not a mall.
It has stores in one place.
All right.
Maya, your dad, Ethan Hawke, said that you're the real thing, which I love. Is it so great to feel that support from your dad?
It's certainly so much better than feeling no support.
Right? Which happened?
I don't know, I'll say one time I was all alone in New York City on my birthday, and my friend met me, and we went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and we were sitting and talking, and I loved him so much, but I could tell there was something weird in our conversation. And I realized that he thought that I had a crush on him. And we were talking, and I was like, oh my God, he's uncomfortable because he thinks that I'm flirting with him. And I really wasn't, actually. I just kind of have that personality. And it was one of the most special, bonding. It wasn't romantic, but it was so special to get to kind of confess to not having a crush.
I definitely loved Grey's Anatomy because it was a perfect thing to cry to.
I love Grey's Anatomy too.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I feel like I'm tied there.
Yeah.
I liked House. I don't know.
No,
Yes.
I loved House. Loved House.
Hugh Laurie, very
He's
good.
so good.
Very good. With his walking stick.
With the
Amazing
cane.
accent.
Oh,
Yes, very
perfect.
good.
I didn't even know he was British.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I definitely don't read on a tablet. I definitely read real books. And I like a paperback book because I like to be able to bend it and fold it. And then I usually, by the time I've finished a paperback book, I've totally destroyed it. And then I go and buy the hard copy and put it on my shelf. So I like to write in things and take notes and collect quotes and cut things out. And I have a very intimate relationship with the books that I'm reading.
Set, yeah. This is a warehouse that they have.
In a really
they-
janky part of town.
Behind all.
She's got
She
it.
slays.
Yeah.
Yes, she slays. Most likely to be overactive in the group chat, and are you guys in the group chat? Is there a group chat?
There is a group chat. I'm not in it.
I think there was a group chat in season 2. I'm not in any big group chat now, but I remember I think Noah was like
Oh, just all
typing.
I think all the kids still have a group chat.
Okay.
That happens.
Yeah, we're too
That's
old
what
for
I
that.
hear.
We got
Stop
booted.
it.
Yeah, we got booted.
Not cool enough.
All right, we're going to talk guilty pleasure television shows.
All right.
Not that guilty, but Great British Bake Off.
Ah.
Love it.
Very guilty Shark Tank.
Oh, Shark Tank. I love it. Mine's $1 Million Listings. Definitely up there with that one.
Nice. Yeah, very
I love
good.
it.
Well, it's super scary. It's sort of like being the new kid in school. It's like coming into high school your sophomore year or something. I don't know. It's wild. But everyone was so welcoming and kind, and the environment on set is so light and playful and fun. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. It was really fun.
This next shot, I believe, is what we call the Scooby-Doo shot, right?
Yes. That does also look pretty Scooby-Doo.
No, this was also Scooby-Doo. It was like the shot.
Yeah.
So, worst part about having to keep Stranger Things secrets?
I don't know any Stranger Things secrets yet, so I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Wow, they're really keeping you in the dark
Yeah.
until you get there.
Yeah, but I like secrets.
Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, when I met Finn, I think he was. When a kid is a certain age where they're still like really a kid, and you kind of converse with them as if they're a kid. But now Finn is taller, I think, than me, and
smarter than me,
smarter,
for sure.
yeah,
Oh my
so
gosh.
he's got a lot going.
So we are going to describe Stranger Things in a single emoji.
Stranger Things as a whole, or just season 3?
I think season 3,
Season 2.
maybe as a whole. I think it's open.
Okay,
to
open-ended. My favorite emoji is the purple devil. So I would be inclined to pick the purple devil, but I also think if there was a splat emoji, like a Nickelodeon green slime splat, that would be very good for season 3. I don't know if there is one, but they should make it. Emoji people, listen.
I mean, is there a firework?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Either
idea.
that one or like the one like.
I was going to do just like the fire emoji. I feel like it encompasses so much of the show for me. It's just all-rounded, perfect.
Like to be in a family where you have parents as celebrities. Like, do you feel pressure to make it, or do you feel, because I'm trying to figure it out for my own son, is there an identity issue? What is it like when you're growing up?
I think if you're lucky, it's like you don't have parents who are celebrities. Like, I was never aware of my parents being anything other than my parents. They were loving and present, and we played games and took train rides, and I didn't feel like I was in a public family. I felt, except for a few kind of horrifying high school moments along the way, but for the most part, I just love my family and my parents, and it doesn't matter what they do, and that's kind of how they raised us. And I went into acting not there was no pressure. It was that I love it more than anything else.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, the kids on the show are now starting to drive, like we said.
Yeah.
Most likely to ace the driving test, most likely to get a ticket.
I'd say Sadie would probably ace the driving test. I feel like she'd be really, really good.
Wouldn't Finn get a ticket?
Finn would get a ticket.
Yeah.
You guys know.
I feel like Finn would accidentally...
He'd like crash.
Or like forget to do his blinker.
He'd be like
or,
reading Proust underneath
or like,
his steering wheel.
mess up his parallel. Maybe.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
Worst guilty pleasure TV show. I hesitate to say that any is the worst because that would be telling fellow actors that I think that their show is bad, but that I like watching it anyway. The guilty pleasure TV show that I have always watched has been Grey's Anatomy.